Hello everyone, welcome to Elite Weather Forecasting. I'm your meteorologist, Mr. G. I hope you guys are all having a good day on your Wednesday and you'll be having a pleasant week so far. And as we look at our weather forecast for today, I feel like I'm starting to sound like a broken record as I have been repeating the same forecast, it seems like, over and over and over again every day for the last week and a half or so, where we've been seeing that atmospheric river or the Pineapple Express bring those moisture-laden storms into the California coastline, where we've been seeing storm after storm after storm after storm drop copious amounts of rain and heavy snow across the Sierra Nevada. But we're also seeing some of that rain and snow affect portions of the Pacific Northwest. Oregon and Washington has been seeing glancing blows of some of those storms hitting California. So we're also seeing a bit of that snow across the Cascade and the Northern Rockies as well. But we've been seeing some rain down across the Portland area and into Seattle. Now again today, heavy rain is going to be forecast across portions of Northern California, north of the Bay Area. Now you will see some rain again today across Sacramento and the northern interior sections of the San Joaquin or the Central Valley of California, and we're going to be seeing those rain showers again in the San Francisco and down to San Jose, almost to San Luis Obispo. We could be seeing some of those rain showers and that potential for flooding as well. So please be weather aware and pay attention to any warnings that the National Weather Service or your local media puts out there. So again, more of that severe weather across the West Coast. But then on the eastern half of the nation, we do have another storm to deal with, which is actually one of our storms that was in California just a couple of days ago, and it has made its way into the Plain States, where we've been seeing freezing rain across Minnesota. This morning we saw freezing rain cause some traffic problems and even caused the cancellation of bus service this morning across Minneapolis and St. Paul. Thank God that that's all over now, that the severe weather has gone, and we're seeing that freezing rain patch in Wisconsin right now. So now that's areas in central Wisconsin we're going to be seeing during the day today, and we're going to be seeing that severe weather down across the southern and central plains through Nebraska, Kansas, and we're going to be seeing that freezing rain through portions of Missouri and eastern Kansas. But thunderstorms are going to be to the south of that front there. You see that front right there, and to the south you see these thunderstorms, and some of those guys could become or reach severe limits as we head into the nighttime hours through portions of the Ozarks and into Kentucky and Tennessee, as well as Mississippi and portions of northern Louisiana, where we're going to be seeing that severe weather. And as we take a look at your forecast tomorrow, we really start to see that severe weather take place across the southeast. So through Georgia and Alabama, we could be seeing that potential for some severe weather. A few isolated tornadoes might be possible, as well as some hail, damaging winds, and heavy rain that could lead to some localized flash flooding. A little bit of mixed precipitation into the northeast. This will be very light precipitation, and a little bit of freezing rain is going to be possible as well near upstate New York and into portions of Vermont, New Hampshire, and the interior of Maine. So we still see that snow deficit continue, no improvement there, but a little bit of sloppiness is going to move in your direction as we move through the day tomorrow. And again, on the West Coast, another storm makes its way towards the California coastline as we see the beginnings of the next round of the atmospheric river. Now here we are as we take a look at your day on Friday. That storm comes further to the coastline. Now we're going to see this one as a slower mover, and it's going to be a little bit weaker, but we're still going to be seeing quite a bit of rainfall through central California into northern California, and more mountain snow across the Sierra Nevada. More rain in the Washington and Oregon area as well, and across the northern Rockies will pick up some snow. Beautiful weather across the nation's midsection, the central and northern plains down to Texas, and across the desert southwest and the southeast and into Florida. We're going to be seeing some nice weather. A thunderstorm or two is going to be possible in the afternoon hours across Florida, but in the northeast and portions of the Great Lakes and the mid-Atlantic states here through Pennsylvania, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, as well as some portions of Virginia and eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, North Carolina as well, and into the northeast. We're going to be seeing a rain and snow mix that's going to be mostly rain in the lower elevation and a little bit of rain and snow snow in the higher elevation, but we're giving it all mixed precipitation on this map here. Now, as we take a look at the more storms, we got that atmospheric river continuing across California, and we're going to see more storms. This is our Wednesday through Friday setup right there, and we're going to be seeing rain is going to stay mostly in Northern California with this system in the Pacific Northwest. But then the next one, as we move into the weekend, that rain and snow and wind as well is going to return statewide. So we're going to see rain all the way down to LA and San Diego. And then next week, yet another storm is going to impact the state. So we're going to be seeing another round of the atmospheric river. But I do see an end in sight. So that is good news there. And here we go as we take a look at that potential for that flooding that we can see across Northern California today, mostly north of the Bay Area to near the California border there, just south of Eureka and Redding. We can see that potential there for flash flooding. And we could also see that rain still to come. Now we're going to see lower rainfall amounts down across Southern California, but we could see another 1 to 2 inches of rain over the next 7 days. But in the far Northern California, just south of Redding, we could see up to 8 to 12 inches of rain. So a lot of rainfall still to fall across the Golden State. Now here's our severe storm threat across the Midwest. Now here we are, so take a look at the Ozarks, so we can see that potential for severe weather tonight. They're going to be seeing in these popular towns here, like Poplar Bluff and also Jonesboro. These are really famous towns down here. Paducah, Kentucky. Many of you know about that town. Very famous towns out here in this region there. So they have that potential to watch out for possible severe weather tonight. Tomorrow, more of a threat across severe weather across the southeast, Atlanta, Birmingham, Montgomery. We're going to be dealing with that potential for severe weather from South Carolina into Alabama. So we're going to be dealing with that, and even the slight possibility of severe weather over into New Orleans as well as into Mississippi. So Hattiesburg and New Orleans can see the potential of some severe weather as well. And we're going to be watching for large hail, damaging wind, and an isolated tornado with this threat for severe weather. Again, there is that storm that we're looking at right now that's going to head on off toward the northeast. It's going to bring rain all the way into New England and snow across the interior portions of New England into Ontario, Canada. But again, light accumulations. It's not going to really make any benefit to their snow drought or snow deficit or anything like that. But high pressure moves into the central plains, so very nice weather across the nation's midsection, and we may even see things warm up to near 40 here in the upper Mississippi Valley, Minnesota and Wisconsin, and the northern plains. We might see temperatures in the 40s as we head into the weekend. So unusual weather for your January. Again, here's that potential for your rain as we head into the next couple of days here through Saturday. We'll see that potential for some rainfall, another 1 to 2 inches in the Boston area possibly, and in Hartford. So a little bit of rain for the northeast, but again, the lack of snow continues. We will see a little bit of snow across the interior along the St. Lawrence River Valley near Buffalo as well, in the Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. So we could be seeing a little bit of snow across that region. And then here's that snow forecast through your day on Saturday, where we can pick up only 1 to 3 inches at best. So putrid snowfall amounts. So unfortunately, we're not really seeing a lot of snow, and we're not seeing any snow along the I-95 corridor. This is about a record for the lack of snowfall along the I-95 corridor. Again, thanks guys. My name is Mr. G with your putrid weather forecast for the Northeast. I know a lot of people are hitting me in the chats, in the comment sections. Where's this? It's snow in the Northeast. Unfortunately, with the pattern that we're having, is favoring warmer air and warmer core systems. So again, that's going to continue maybe about in the next week and a half or so. We got a pattern change that might distribute some snow more evenly across the Northeast. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Have a great day and be safe out there. All right, see you. Bye-bye. All right, we're out of here.